In 2010, 2 police officers were shot and killed by sovereign citizens in Arkansas during a routine traffic stop. In most cases, sovereign citizens tend to be more of a nuisance than a deadly threat. They claim that U.S. law does not apply to them and refuse to pay traffic tickets and taxes. However, a 2014 survey of law enforcement officers found that sovereign citizens were the #1 threat in the U.S., more so than even Islamic extremists or neo-Nazis. So what exactly is a sovereign citizen? Well, the concept is a little difficult to explain, mainly because it doesn't really make any sense. Basically, sovereign citizens believe that through a series of loopholes in common law court decisions, selective readings of the Constitution, and obscure tax codes, that they do not have to follow U.S. law. They tend to argue that because they never agreed to the federal government's authority, they cannot be arrested or charged with a crime. It is difficult to summarize the reasons behind this belief because every sovereign citizen tends to have their own interpretation of common law. Sovereign citizens often renounce their U.S. citizenship, driver's license, marriage license, voter registration, birth certificate, and anything else they see as a contract with the federal government. In nearly all cases, their claims are dismissed as frivolous. Most sovereign citizen organizations charge memberships or sell DVDs promising to explain how to achieve sovereign status. The movement was originally started by a 1960s Christian white supremacist group called Posse Comitatus. One of their core beliefs is that the United States is controlled by a global Jewish conspiracy. In order to distance themselves from supporting this government while still continuing to live within the US, they developed the belief that they are not subject to federal laws. The group is most known for pioneering techniques known as paper terrorism. This includes filing frivolous lawsuits, fake reports of tax evasion on government officials, and similar false documents. This forces their victims to spend time and money responding to these illegitimate claims, which sometimes even leads to bankruptcy. One of the simplest arguments against sovereign citizens is that the Constitution, and by extension the federal government, has express authority over citizens of the United States. This is according to Article 6 of the Constitution, known as the Supremacy Clause. Those who renounce their citizenship must do it in a foreign country and in front of a U.S. diplomat or consular. They cannot simply declare themselves sovereign while continuing to live in the United States. As of 2010, the Southern Poverty Law Center estimated that there were about 100,000 hardcore sovereign citizens. Another 200,000 have attempted sovereign citizen arguments against things like traffic tickets and taxes. Although their beliefs are completely illegitimate and born out of anti-Semitic racism, they are a disruptive and growing force within the United States. Although the fear of Islamic extremists has reached an all-time high in the United States, attacks are actually almost non-existent. Check out this video about what terrorist threats America is actually facing.
Only about 9 American Muslims per year have taken part in terrorist plots in the U.S. In total, 20 incidents resulted in about 50 deaths. A 2012 study showed that in the same time period, right-wing extremists were responsible for about 337 attacks per year.
Thanks for watching TestTube News, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for new videos from us every single day.